I'm going to walk you through how to make your irrigation system. You have a map here, actually a scene called the Irrigation System Designer. This is what it looks like when it loads. I think I would like to put an irrigation system into Jamaica. All right, here we are on the island of Jamaica. Let's go near Kingston. Okay, Kingston is a nice flat plain, a nice flat coastal plain. That'll be perfect for our irrigation system. Looks like there is looks like there's a river that comes out of the mountains over here to the northeast. So I'm going to put a dam across this river. Cool. Okay, on the left here, I'm going to go to Edit, and I'm going to choose New Feature. And I'm going to put a dam right across that river. So I'm going to double click, and then in the window on the left, you'll see Canal Class. I'm going to choose Dam or Weir. And then at the bottom, I'll click Create. Okay, so there's our dam. We have just dammed that river. Now that's going to lift the water level up, and we're going to bring water off of its western side here. So again, I'm going to go up to Create Features, grab the Draw a Polyline tool, and the dam is going to put water out at about this elevation, and then we'll assume, let me get the tool there. We'll assume that it's pushing water along this contour line. It's going to probably go down a little bit because water wants gravity. But I will bring my canal. It's going to follow this contour line. It needs to have a little bit of a slope down so that water flows. So I'm going to kind of creep my way down a little bit. And I'll go along here. So it looks like I'm just above 200 meters above sea level. I'm going to bring it along here. I'll go out a little bit so you can see what I'm doing here. And I'll bring it to the other side of the valley. Let's say that at this point, I'm going to assume it loses its flow. Okay, double click that last one, and then again on the left, the canal class. Now this is the main channel. This is the primary canal. So I'll click primary, and then in the lower left again, create. Okay, so there's my dam, there's my primary canal. Let's do a secondary canal. Let's say maybe looks like there's a little spur here. Let's take a channel and bring it down this spur. So again, I'll go to create, and I'm going to grab that tool, and I think my canal will start. My secondary canal will. Oh, didn't get the tool. There's the tool. It's going to start here, and I'll bring it sort of down in this direction, sort of going along that spur. I think that's pretty reasonable. Let's say maybe it's going to hit the mountains. It'll kind of come down, and that's when it'll kind of turn left and go out in what today is Hope Road. Say that it ends right there. So I'm going to, again, double click that last point, go up to Canal Class, and this is going to be our secondary. And then click Create in the lower left. So there's our dam, there's our primary canal, there's our secondary canal. Well, the farmers want their water. So let's give them some tertiary canals. It's actually going to take water out of this secondary canal and put it out onto their fields. So again, got that tool highlighted. Let's bring some water off and into these fields. Double click. Canal class will be tertiary. Create that. Let's do another one for the farmers down here. Double click the end of that one. Again, this is going to be a tertiary. Click create. Let's see how that looks. Okay, there's my dam, my primary canal, my secondary, and my tertiary. Farmers above Mona Reservoir have their water. I'm sure they're very happy. Now, I'm using right now the base map called topographic vector. That's showing you the contour lines, which are very important. But you might want to look at the terrain itself. So you can change that by going to the upper right corner, the base map, and clicking that drop down, and you have a whole bunch of options here. You might choose the imagery one. And then you'll see what you're gonna realize is, in the case of our canal system here, we've irrigated an urban area. Might have been fields, I don't know, 200 years ago. So there's our canal. There's our primary, our dam, our primary canal. There's our offtake. Looks like it's flowing through somebody's neighborhood, and some of our offtakes. Okay. Probably hard to get zoning rights for this particular system, but that's not the point. Anyway, so hopefully this shows you how it works. You get a sense of the decision making that I made. I'm going to then save my map, and I'm good.